all the surrounding gadgets. So it's like in a household, there are more than 100, 120 gadgets.
We've come out with this and customers are loving it so much. Without hesitation, he just said, yeah, we'll do it, don't worry.
Going to help you in the long run because the customer will come back and you will eventually make money.
I'm Meghna Singh. I am the CEO of Aptronics India. We are a brand that is a trademark of Premium Lifestyle and Fashion India Private Limited. And this is my family business. Though I'm a chartered accountant by profession, I've turned to business, and Aptronics is a partner with Apple. We are a partner with 70 stores across 25 cities across India. We call ourselves Apple's local expert, India's local expert. And we've just launched an initiative and we can't wait to brief you about it. Over to Sri.
Thank you very much, Meghna. You just also told everybody your age on a press conference. Hi, everybody. I'm Srivatsa. I'm the founder and CEO of Servify. Servify is a device lifecycle management platform. We work with the likes of Apple and Samsung of the world, managing the entire life cycle, right from post-purchase experience to repurchase. And that's where we are very, very proud to also work with Aptronics. For us, Aptronics is not just a partner, it's an extension of our own company and family. So thanks, Meghna, for making us part of this initiative. Looking forward.
Okay, so maybe I'll start with how we conceptualized this entire campaign. But for me to say that, I would like to first brief you about Aptronics. So we are a partner with Apple and we have a set of monobrand stores across India. Now, if you are Apple consumers and users, you know that the world of Apple in India is you can get Apple anywhere. The experience is the same, and the consumers today are so well evolved. They know exactly what the tech specs are. They know what to buy. And I feel that the world has gotten very transactional. It's all about offers, inventory, and then just buy. Ki kya sabse sasta mil raha hai, and then just buy it. Somewhere I feel like the emotion of retail and the experience of joy, a customer experience, is missing. And for Aptronics, when I look at a brand, I myself, by the way, I'm a very avid consumer. I call myself the ultimate shopaholic. So I keep thinking that what is it that a consumer would want? How can Aptronics as a brand make a customer's life better? Because at the end of the day, a brand matters when you actually add value to a consumer's life. And that is what I want to do with Aptronics. It's not all about just transactions, footfalls, sales, and how much revenue or EBITDA a customer is adding to us, or what the ROAS of marketing are. For us, since it is a family-led business and Aptronics was started by my father, who I look up to and who is basically responsible for all of this, we treat everything very personally, and we want to see how we can add value to consumers' lives, to the society. And at the end of the day, the question that should be answered is, why should a consumer come to Aptronics? The transaction, neither Servify nor Aptronics makes any money. But the fact that we've come out with this and customers are loving it so much, at the end of the day is bringing us new consumers. And at the end of the day, that is new business. So I wouldn't say that it's completely not commercial, but it's a byproduct.
And if I may add to what Meghna mentioned, so when we say not for profit, it doesn't mean that there is no monetary transaction. The customer still gets a value and somebody pays for it, right? So whoever is buying it. As a platform, as a partner, we are not keeping our margins or markups. And if at all we need to invest, we also run businesses and we have a responsibility to give back to the society as well, right? So I think the intent here is to, one, make it good for consumers, which is obviously going to help you in the long run because the customer will come back and you will eventually make money. Second is, I think there is also a responsibility for us as people in this business to make something for our mother nature, right? I mean, she's only 32, I'm 49, turning 50. It's time to retire, right?
You so just what
yeah, I can, right? What do I, as a parent, demonstrate to our kids? Today is a world of gadgets. I mean, My son operates so many gadgets, though I don't want him to. He's only 13. And I know in the future, and I've traveled internationally so much, like some of our friends in the US, in their office, they have over 60 gadgets. It's not, I'm not exaggerating. Just to give you a perspective, 3 screens, router, keyboard, laptop, Mac, iPhone, iPad, and then all the surrounding gadgets. So it's like in a household, there are more than 100, 120 gadgets. We are still not there, luckily, in our country, but that's going to be the future. If we keep accumulating those many gadgets, are we doing good for the environment? I think not. So obviously, there has to be somebody who takes some initiatives, and if you want to really scale it, you have to do the right thing first time. And I think what we are doing is the first step. We do not know whether we will be fully successful yet,
Yes.
but we've seen amazing response. People are loving it. And I'm sure there are going to be bigger platforms that will come to our help and want to partner. And we've not announced yet, but there is already some great sustainability focused partner who's just backed us now. And hopefully they will also be part of this bigger initiative, which is really going to be helping us do this globally, scalably, probably in a much, much bigger manner. So obviously, the idea is to eliminate inefficiency, and that's why we use technology. So unfortunately, whatever comes back, the bigger impact is, or people lose money because of the inefficiency. Cost of logistics, where to send what product, how to price it, how to diagnose it. It's not based on somebody at a store saying, "Assa, iska main 10,000 deta hu."
Exactly.
It should be probably 12,000, and that should be a logical, tech-backed and logic-backed decision, right? If you are able to do that scalably, this business has a lot of money to make also. But what we are doing, collecting everything electronics, is more of a not-for-profit initiative. But if you consider only smartphone or products that are really valuable for everybody, this is a huge business and people have made tons of money. So I think we are combining the two, which is opportunity to scale as well as doing good together here. And thanks to Meghna for bringing this. And I think I was traveling somewhere, getting it right about getting into a flight, and she called and said, we should do this. And I think we are here today.
And without hesitation, he just said, yeah, we'll do it. Don't worry. And, I ordered a lot of stuff to my sister who lives in the US. And she told me that more than just the hassle of bringing it to India, it's about how I segregate the boxes and recycle all of that, because there's so much compliance on that in the US and New York where she stays. And that got me thinking that India there's nothing. We don't care. And at the end of the day, if we don't start thinking about it now as a retailer that's across pan-India, who will? And that is fundamentally how the thought started. And we wanted to make it so well-rounded that it is not just a commercial transaction. I mean, aap kahin pe bhi jaoge, you will be able to exchange products to get a new product. That's not a big deal. But for you to be able to, those sandwich makers and those routers and Bluetooth speakers that all of us have in our houses that are just lying there or we put in trash, that's the wrong thing, to put it in the trash. It actually harms us. For us to be able to take it, and a lot of consumers have the doubt that you take it and then what do you do with it? So we have tied up with a government recognized agency called Karo Sambhav. It's one of the very few recognized agencies in the country which actually disposes of this electronic waste the particular way that it's supposed to, without having impact on the environment and ending up in landfills or oceans. And it's a complete CSR initiative which is backed by certificates and all the government permissions and licenses. And when it comes to all the household electronics, us investing in getting customers to do household electronics actually is a cost to us. But we decided to take the call ki customers should be able to bring any device that they have in their store. Do they have a mixer grinder, a microwave oven? I mean, anything that they can carry, obviously. Otherwise, we would have loved to do refrigerators and TVs as well. But a customer should be able to bring anything, and we will give them a value for it. So basically, an electronic device in your house, in any cycle of its life, dead, barely working and old, or currently that has a market value, we will take all of that. Whatever value it has, we'll give it to you. If it doesn't have value, We'll just give you a gift voucher. We'll plant a tree on your behalf. And we'll use that to upgrade you to an Apple product. That is the ethos behind this.